welcome back to the Alt Show podcast with me, Chris. Now, I know you've had 2 weeks of me talking about Noise Fest, but what a great time it was. So lovely to catch up with so many pals as well. You had killer sets from Love Rarely, Malavora, Unpeople, Knife Bride, High Regard, El Muno. Too many to name. It's so nice to see an Unpeople headline set as well. I was not expecting them to whip out a cover of Hashpipe by Weezer, but my god, it went down so well. Next up for me, I get to see my pal Emmy as Red Hook come to town. Has anyone else caught them on their tour yet? I've seen pictures from the London show, which just looked absolutely mental, so I cannot wait. Also looking forward to catching Defences again and seeing Evil for the first time. I played them loads on the show and I haven't been able to catch them live yet, so really looking forward to that one. Well, on to this week's show, I'm joined by another exciting up-and-coming artist. I remember finding Hell Hotel's first single, Smile, when it came out, and it just hit in with me straight away. It hits all those like nostalgic emo points, but somehow they sound like really fresh. I guess they're truly taking inspiration, but taking emo in their own direction, which I absolutely love. They just dropped single 5, Sweetness, and it sounds huge. Big riffs, powerful vocals, definitely shows that there's so much to come from them. They're supporting Love Rarely today if you're listening on Monday up in Leeds. Really wish I could be at that one, as that is such an awesome lineup. Well, anyway, let's get to it. Here's episode 7 of the Alt Show Pod. And I'm pleased to be joined by Hell Hotel.
Hey.
How's it going?
Good, yeah. Good.
Do you want to go around and introduce yourselves?
Yeah, sure. I am Demi. I am the singer in Hell Hotel.
And I'm Tom, and I play guitar and sing in Hell Hotel.
So I always like to start off with a little introduction. So tell us a little bit about Hell Hotel.
I guess, yeah, we're just a little bunch of greebs making greeby.
Is that on your tagline or no?
I guess, yeah, we formed, I guess we started literally like almost a year ago to the day. Like we played our first show back in April last year, put our first song in February, so it's still a baby band, but we kind of guess we describe ourselves as like a emo alternative rock band from Brighton. But kind of cross-pollinating now from Leeds and Brighton.
Oh, really? Have you moved? Have you?
I've moved to Leeds. Yeah.
You moved. Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough.
You know, not no north-south divide in this band. You know.
No, good. I was going to say, yeah, it was just over a year ago you released your first track, wasn't it? I can't remember how I found you, but I definitely remember hearing that track and putting you straight on the show when I was doing the radio show. Had you guys been sort of making music together for long before that, or like how did it all sort of come together?
Not really. No, I kind of wanted to do. So I was in an indie band like years and years ago, and it wasn't really my vibe. And then I really wanted to be in an emo alternative band, and I met Tom like on Instagram through like mutual friends and stuff. And I just sort of put the feelers out, like, hey, I want to do like a new project, kind of like duo vocal, like a soft clean and a scream. I think it'd be really cool. We got together and just started writing music from there.
Yeah, I like our mutual friend Georgia, who recorded drums on like the first on kind of the 4 songs we put out up to this date until Sweetness on Thursday at the time of recording. It was she just put like, I think she just reposted Demi's like, she was like, I want someone who can play guitar and scream, and I was like, I can play guitar and scream, and and that was it. I sent over a few demos, and we picked 2 of them, and then we went and recorded them, and then suddenly we're in a band together, which was really nice. And
had you sort of been working on those demos before you got to know each other, or is it something you sort of had in the back catalogue, or you?
So like I was in like a kind of under oathy kind of band.
Okay, cool.
Beforehand. So like I was kind of writing stuff anyway, but no, to be fair, like I just I was basically got given like the brief of just like 2 vocals, emo, and I was like, okay, and then I just wrote a couple of songs, and that was literally it. That it was a couple of songs, and then literally like 2 months later we were recording them. It was really quick turnaround. It was quite quick. And it's been like it feels like yesterday, and it's already been like a year. So
That's amazing how quickly it turned around as well. Like to go from barely or not even knowing each other, and then 2 months later recording a load of songs. Do you record all four in one go, or
No, we did
no?
the first two singles, and then we did a second two separately.
Ah, fair enough.
But yeah, so two
But
different times.
still had
Yeah.
the two already done together though.
Yeah, it was, yeah, we kind of were like, it was this little secret we had for a while, and it was kind of cool to get it out there. And yeah, and now getting to do it, like they said, we're still like a really, really new band, and I feel like we've got a lot left to show people. And this is kind of like the first of a bunch of more stuff that's coming soon. So, which is going to be cool to kind of unveil as the year goes on.
I know when I first heard you guys, it just something about it really warmed my heart. Like I know there's a lot of bands coming up with the sort of nostalgic, naughty sort of sound, but something about you guys like just felt really like fresh, but also kind of familiar. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, thank you for. I remember you spinning Jenny's body, and thank you for
Yeah,
that. And yeah, I guess it's because I think we both have very different music tastes, but
yeah.
quite a lot of crossover at the same time.
That really helps with like with music. I've seen so many bands that will have two different genres and just it makes something new and
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, 100%. And I think that's kind of like our favorite bands do that as well. Like they're not kind of pigeonholed into one sound, and it's definitely something that I think we have tried to expand upon. I know we've only had 4 songs out so far, but like I feel like all of them have kind of their own little identities, and that's kind of like something we've tried to keep going forward as well. Like each song kind of has its own little thing going on.
What sort of bands? I know you. I think I read like Taking Back Sunday and things like that. And in Paris as well. I think is that the sort of those sort of bands that you're sort of all inspired by.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, for me, I just love female fronted stuff. So like I've always loved that, and I love that we really tap into that. But then I also, love like the heavier stuff and like the contrast of the screams. We get that quite a lot. People really quite enjoy like me with like the soft vocals, and then Tom with like a scream and like a call and response. It's always like a nice thing to do, and I think our voices like work really well together.
Yeah, they do sit really nicely together, and like you said, it's that contrast that it just jumps out to so many people because it's a bit of everything. Like I'm the same. I like the softest, the clean vocals, but then I like a little bit shouty as well. So, which is why you guys were perfect when you came up.
Yeah, cheers. Yeah, I think like for me, like you touched on like Taking Back Sunday and like My Chem, like those are like my favorite bands ever. But like I think with more kind of like you said, like the new wave of like emo, whatever that's coming out now. I feel like it's kind of just taken that and like everything that has happened since in music, especially in alternative music, and kind of blending those things and creating something that's like you said, kind of familiar. Like there's definitely we definitely wear our influences on our sleeve, I think, but we're trying to forge our own path at the same time, I think.
So when it comes to writing the music, obviously you said the first couple came around very quickly. How does that process sort of look? Is it still a case of you writing demos and then sort of working on lyrics together? I guess it's easier being just the two of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's yeah, basically I write like the majority of the music. Like I'll come with like the skeleton of a song, like a Logic like demo. Usually I'll just like throw something together really rough, and then Demi's like, this is shit, or oh, am I allowed to swear?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, Demi will either be that shit or it's good, and then we'll work on it together.
Either way, or only if it's good.
No, to be fair, there's only one time that I think we've ever disagreed, and that was recently, and I was wrong. So,
Yeah, we took like an old song, well, not an old song, like one of the demos into the studio. I won't say what, but it literally changed completely. And I think like we worked on it for like half a day, and Tom just wasn't getting the vision. And then now it's like out, and he's like, okay, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, now I see what you mean. Yeah,
yeah, it took a minute. I had a bit of a diva moment, but yeah, basically, yeah, we'll do that, and we're usually quite on the same page of kind of like lyric wise. Like I'll come up with the top line, or then we'll come up with the top line, and we'll kind of bounce verse ideas, and then that's how all the lyrics come together. It's kind of I don't know, we've gotten like quite streamlined with it quite quickly, which is cool. And yeah, like when we're in the studio, we wrote a lot of lyrics actually like in
Hmm.
the studio. In like it was literally like we'd finish tracking and we'd put on Shrek, and then we would sit there with our notepads and just and
So do we need to add Shrek to the inspirations list?
oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, well, as you said, it's been just over a year since you guys launched. What have been the highlights since then? I know you've picked up some cool gigs like supporting Dream State, Kid Brunswick, Bronny, Crash Face, really fitting into all the genres there. But have there been any particular highlights for you?
Oh, definitely the Dream State show. Like that was the biggest one we played. And we were still, we're still a small band now, but even that, like back then we was even smaller.
Yeah.
And like the lineup was just so good. Like we
Yeah.
fit into it really well. Like we had a really good reception. It was packed out. We sold a bunch of merch, got a bunch of new fans. Some people who saw us there, like, have seen us again since then and stuff. So
Perfect.
it was really like, it was just like a wholesome moment of like, oh, people actually really like enjoyed that, and like the feedback was really good. And still speak to Jessie from Dream State. She gives us advice. Sent her the new song before, and she was like, "This is sick." So
amazing.
yeah,
Jessie is so lush, isn't she?
yeah, so nice.
She's like the nicest person, I think. Yeah, that was like a crazy show because we had some mad technical difficulties in the sound check.
Oh.
And I went and put like waters out for everyone on stage because I was like, oh, I hope, because we were on like first band on big venue, like you don't necessarily expect like loads of people to be there, but we were like, I just kind of went out and I was like, oh, there's a few people, that's okay. And I remember walking out and I didn't look at the crowd, and I like went to my pedal board and I was just tuning up and our intro track's playing, and I just like look up and I was just like, oh, it's to the bar, that's amazing.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, and then I just remember like us all kind of looking at each other and just being like, okay.
Hey, guess this is it.
Yeah, I mean that's the perfect show you want, really, like one where it's packed out straight away and you're picking up new fans from it. It's like that's the sort of ideal like come out of any big gig, isn't it? Just coming back out with a load of new fans.
100%. Yeah, it was sick. And yeah, and like a massive tick, I think, for both of us was like the Underworld show as well. That was like,
yeah. So that the Kid Brunswick one.
Yeah, it was again similar situation. Like we were, we're an open band, and like the fact that we were given such a warm, again, their whole team was really lovely to us that whole run of shows we did, and yeah, really grateful to be able to have like tick. That was like our first like tour, and like to have ticked off the Underworld, which is like such an iconic venue. One that I've seen like some of my favorite shows ever. That was like amazing.
At like 6 months in as a band, that's like insane. Like
we were like, you sure?
really?
Okay.
I was gonna say, when you started up, did you expect to get such cool shows so quickly?
No.
No, I still like it's been really cool, and really like obviously like we're really really grateful for every opportunity we've been given, and it's been a real blessing, a real like testament to like people around us, and like I think the hard work we've done and stuff. But yeah, it's cool to like see that especially was like, I remember when we got the offer through, I literally saved it, and it started on like mine and Demi's like WhatsApp. It's just like I literally lost my shit. I literally voiced out, I was like, are we playing the Underworld? So,
love it. That needs to go up on like TikTok or Instagram or something, doesn't it? The voice notes.
Maybe when we headline it, I'll go back and we'll put it back.
Oh well, let's get to the reason that you are here. Obviously, your new single "Sweetness." Obviously, we're recording this a few days before, but how is the excitement building?
Yeah, it's going good. It's got a bunch of hype going on TikTok at the minute. A lot of people waiting for it. It's been since November since we last released a song, so I think people are excited to hear something new and sort of a new era of music and stuff for us. So yeah, really excited to get this out and to get back into the flow of songs every couple of months.
Yeah, for sure. And it's like a little bit different for us as well. Like I think it's like we really wanted to like come back and kind of, like I said, I feel like each song kind of has its own thing, and this is like definitely, I wouldn't say it's like it's not necessarily, oh, this is the new Hell Hotel sound or whatever, but like it's like an indication of like I feel like I think it's like a real step up, and I hope people think the same thing as well.
So what's the story behind Sweetness?
Uh, yeah, do you want to say this to me, or should I? I'm music.
Sure. So, sort of at the same time, sort of going through a bunch of gigs as well. Me and Tom was going through like not the same, but a very similar situation. Just a shitty time in our lives, and yeah,
It's
we
where the
sort of
best music comes from, though. To be honest,
yeah,
isn't
yeah,
it?
really drew from that, and sort of the key line in the song is, "Did it hurt so much that I didn't hurt at all?" I think we both really resonate with that, and it's sort of a feeling we was feeling between us, and definitely touched into more of like an emotional standpoint in these new songs and sweetness as well, with like the lyrics and stuff. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, it was like one, I think, like musically as well, like we especially that KB tour especially like was a real, and playing with Juice and like these cool like amazing venues we've got to play, which is amazing. Um how many times did I just say amazing? That's but like like I think because we haven't played like a load of shows, these like next bunch of songs that maybe will be coming out, maybe won't be, will are definitely more tailored to like a live crowd. I think like
Okay.
they're definitely like this song especially, like we wanted it to sound like a like obviously refined, but like a band in a room. Like the intros like sounds like, you know, like, and thinking stuff like that. We learned a lot through playing like all those shows last year, seeing things that we didn't have as a band yet, like a jump up and down song or like a mosh song or all this stuff. And it's been, I think we've kind of captured all those elements within Sweetness. Like if I was to tell you like how Hotel as a band sounds like, I would play you Sweetness.
Yeah, I suppose, like you said, it's not until you're playing live and seeing other bands that are sort of like a step ahead of you doing things that you're like, oh yeah, like that would be cool, like a split the room song, and like a yeah, like you said, jump up and down, and like all those things that like I do it. I go to shows and I see a band do something. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a great idea. Like we need to try and do something like that, just because it's all about the live crowd enjoying themselves and interacting and everything like that. So anything to boost that is a win.
Yeah, 100%. So I think we've filled the gaps now, I think. So
Yeah,
Ready to take 2025 by storm.
we are.
we'll see.
So you've also got some awesome visuals with the video as well. So where do you start with the video? Like, did you guys sort of have the imagery, or was that sort of like the director's move? What's the situation there?
So like we do everything like so Cam, who plays bass for us live and has been like a long term, like he's like my best friend, and we've collaborated on videos and like visuals for a long time. So usually it's, you know, like we'll come up with some kind of mood boards, kind of a rough, it's usually quite obvious with like kind of what the songs are about, because obviously we both have written the lyrics, so it's kind of
Yeah.
and we'll Demi will come up, is a very talented graphic designer, so she'll come up with the artwork, and yeah, between us and Cam as well, like he's obviously a massive part of it, and as well as, you know, we work very closely with a photographer called Joe. We kind of have a nice little team going of us all kind of having almost like an in-house team. It's really cool.
Yeah.
So,
That must make things so much easier and quicker as well. Like not having to rely on people to do things. Like I've been in the same situation. It's like I need artwork tomorrow, so it's like, okay, I'm going to do it now, sort of thing.
Yeah,
make life easier.
Yeah, like I remember on that, like we came on talking about it, like that KB tour, like me and Cam were literally sitting in dressing rooms, like giving critiques on the Chandelier video. Like we literally just filmed it like the day before or something. So it's that kind of quick turnaround is like, especially when you're getting opportunities and you're like, well, we need to have something out for this date, and those kind of deadlines. It's really amazing to have such a close-knit team around us at such an early point in our career.
So, did you hire a hotel or something? Like, I love the backdrops, but like, where I know sometimes people just film it in their house, and I'm like, is it a hotel, or have you just like decorated a house or something?
A lot of the videos are filmed in my flat.
Yeah, I thought they would be. The amount of bands that do that, because like, why not? You're saving on having to pay to hire somewhere, and you can still get great videos out of it.
Yeah, like for the All That Remains video and this video, we did hire a location to do some of the shots, but a lot of it has been done like
Yeah.
in funny locations around.
Amazing.
Basically, every time I move flat, it's like, oh, cool, we've got new
New
music.
video.
Like, yeah.
Oh, amazing. So are you planning on moving anytime soon, or you got to keep this one?
I quite like this one. I've kind of
Yeah.
I always joked that my bedroom looks like a Hello Time music video, and it's kind
Nice.
of I kind of collect things, and it's an ever evolving thing for sure.
If you've not filmed a video in there yet, then at least that's the next one.
We're not in actually this room, in the doorway.
Okay. Okay, it's time for some quick fun questions for you now. So first up, tell me your best tour story.
Ooh.
Um,
Fun happened?
Best tour story.
Best tour story. I'm trying to think of something funny that's not it wasn't just me stressing out.
The funny are good, but I have also had some that are just like I think I had Knife Bride the other week that was one about their tour manager falling, and the only thing that saved his life was he was wearing a backpack, and I'm like if he didn't have the backpack on, I'm like, it's not funny, but like that's just mental. Like that's crazy.
What about the lamp at the Underworld show?
Oh, that was pretty funny. Yeah.
Oh god.
We have a lot of lamps in our imagery, just
Okay.
because, like the hotel aesthetic, and they're kind of woven in, and if you kind of look for things, you can kind of see what maybe it suggests. But like, we had, I commandeered this lamp ages ago, and it was in my flat, and we used it for all the early Hell Hotel stuff, and I would put it on top of, on stage. I have my pedalboard case, and I put a red cloth over it, and there's a lamp on it, just to like add a little bit of like
Yeah,
stage
yeah.
kind of, I don't know, just add something, and I think kind of makes the stage a bit our own during the time.
Yeah, yeah.
And at the Underworld, actually there's two actually, the Underworld pretty bad. But we were playing, I think, the second song in. I think we were playing a song that actually has changed completely now. We don't play anymore. But I just turn around, and I just see that the lamp has just shattered to pieces, like completely. And I was just like, just behind us, and we were like, "What happened? Did someone like, did our photographer like pull it over or something?"
Yeah.
And we were looking at the stories after the show, and there was just, it's in literally pieces, and we just see like second song, there's just like there's a video of like someone like front row, and it just like just so pathetically just falls off. Like it was just like, and just exploded into a million pieces.
Oh god.
Yeah, that was like yeah. And then later on in that show, that was, to be fair, as cool as it was, that was a very stressful day, because like we did that part of the show, and then on our last song, like it was apart from that, it was like a perfect set. The crowd were
Yeah.
amazing. Like we were like 4 days in of like a show every day, so it was like we were really like tight as a band. And I felt that we played really well. And literally before like the last song, because we have interludes and stuff in we use like tracks and stuff.
Yeah.
uh, I just turn around, and our photographer had ripped, just like climbing around the stage, had ripped our drummer's in-ears out, and like completely, they're just disintegrated. And and I just turn around, and I'm just like, I'm literally about to kick in, and Demi is like screaming at the crowd, everyone's so hyped, and then he just goes to me, "It's fucked." I just that's it. It's like, and that's all he says, and I'm just like, what?
We had to play it without tracks.
Yeah,
Oh god.
and it was fine. Barely anyone. I don't think anyone really noticed, but it was like one of those moments where it was just like he was just so like, it's fucked.
What do you expect me to do? Yeah.
Just went, and that was like, yeah, that was a really funny moment, I think.
God. I bet your photographer felt embarrassed for it though.
Oh, I was furious for 2 seconds, and then I was
It is what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, what was the first song you released as a band?
Smile.
Yeah, there you go. It's like I do this every time, and obviously you guys have only released 4 songs, so it's nice and easy to remember. Like I'm hoping that one day I get the band that's released like I don't know 200 songs, and they have to actually think about it.
Yeah, if you get like Green Day and they've got like
Yeah,
10 songs, like,
exactly. Okay, what is your highest streamed song on Spotify?
All That Remains.
Yeah.
The last one we put out.
Perfect. Yeah, nice and easy. Okay, next one then. What is your top 5 Spotify listening locations by city?
Ooh, I'm gonna
Yeah,
take
that's
that.
a bit harder. No, no looking. No, you got to guess.
we got to guess. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
guess. Obviously the UK, the States.
No, city, not
City.
Oh, city. Sorry. Oh,
Yeah.
London.
London.
London's number 1.
Yeah. I think
Manchester.
Birmingham's number 2.
Okay.
Birmingham's number 2. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Manchester's definitely on there.
Maybe. Yeah.
And I don't know about the rest. I think Bristol might be on there.
No, Bristol's not there.
I'm gonna guess the US city. Is Chicago on there or LA?
There's no US cities.
There's no US cities. Oh,
No.
that's weird. Is there an Australian city?
Yep. 1.
Melbourne or Brisbane?
Melbourne. Yeah.
That's it. Cool. Yeah, those I'm like, what Australian cities? Like,
Yeah.
of which ones did we get? How many have we guessed?
You've got London, Birmingham, and Melbourne, so there's 2 more.
Ooh.
Are they UK?
Yes.
Oh, I don't
Brighton?
know. Yeah, Brighton.
No.
Maybe.
No.
Oh,
Why are your friends not listening?
Yeah, I
Have a
know.
word.
Yeah. Glasgow?
Yeah, Glasgow.
No.
Is it random like Southampton or Portsmouth or something?
There's one that's Southwark, which I don't even know where that is. Southwark.
I don't know it.
I was gonna Google it actually, but then I completely forgot because
London.
ADHD does that, doesn't it?
Where is Southwark?
Let's have a look. Southwark. Is it in London?
Borough.
It's a district of central London. Yeah. So apparently you've got London twice then, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the other one is Manchester.
Nice.
Didn't we say Manchester?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Yeah, don't know.
Fair
Well,
enough.
we'll give you it anyway. There's no prizes, so. All right. Give me 3 underground bands that people have to check out.
Ooh, 3 each or 3 between us?
Whatever you want, really. I've said 3, and then most people end up giving like 7. So, like, what? It doesn't have to be 3, but whatever. Whatever you're thinking.
Yeah, let's go with mates. So like, Crash Face number 1.
Oh yeah.
Those boys. The Throwaway Scene, who are like, I met them the other day. They're really lovely people. And again, like a new kind of POC post-hardcore band from London called Sunday Best. They're really
Sunday
cool.
Best, yeah, I know them.
Sick band name as well. I was like,
yeah,
didn't think of that one. Anyway,
do you have any more to add?
Evil.
Oh,
Yeah.
Evil, they're great.
Awesome.
They're Brighton as well, aren't they?
Yeah, they're really,
Yeah.
really I'm trying to think. Yeah, who's
Yeah.
playing? Basically, every band that's playing "Burn It Down."
Yes. Good call. Good call. Okay, finally, now this question could go completely wrong, but your second single is obviously called Jennifer's Body, so I'm guessing you're a fan of the film?
Hell yeah.
Perfect. That is good because I've got some quick fire questions for you. So first up, name the town.
Oh,
I don't know stuff like this because my ADHD autism.
it's not like Sunnydale or something, is it?
No, that's Buffy.
That's Buffy. Sorry, yeah,
That's Buffy.
The other gay vampire thing.
Yeah, basically.
I don't actually know.
No. Devil's Kettle.
Of course it is.
Yeah, of course it is.
Jennifer's last name.
Check.
Yeah. Now I find it funny. I was looking up. So my girlfriend's a huge fan of Jennifer's Body. So I was like, right, what questions can I do? So she gave me a couple, and yeah, I was looking on like the Wikipedia, and I saw check, and apparently that was supposed to be just like a placeholder, but they ended up just keeping it, which I thought was quite interesting. There you go. What's the name of Jennifer's best friend?
Oh, they call her. What's her like a nickname? It's Needy, isn't it?
There you go. Yeah, Needy. And these ones, it was obvious they were coming, but name of the band?
Oh, what are they called?
I literally we have.
Stupid name, isn't it?
It's a really stupid. I literally can like the quote is like, it's just so hard to be a pretty indie boy band these days. Or
Yeah.
It's like, oh, what is the name of it? I actually haven't. To be fair, I haven't watched it since weirdly since we
In the
put.
studio.
Yeah, because we watched it in the studio. Um,
Nice.
oh, what's it?
I can't place it.
Yeah, I can't place it either. We're just fake
Low shoulder.
low shoulder. That was it.
No.
To be fair,
Do you know what their main song was?
It's that cringe song, isn't it?
Oh God, what is? Yeah, I can literally hear the song in my head as well. It's because it's so bad.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. And I think it plays it a lot as well, doesn't it?
yeah, like at the ending where it's like the kind of the after the end of the film, the
Yeah.
post scene is obviously her going and murdering them all in the hotel room. Needy. So what's the song called? I can't actually remember what the song's called either.
No, can I?
Through the trees.
Oh, the trees, through the trees. That's it.
I'm guessing you won't remember the name of the lead singer then. That was a bit of an out there one. No.
No.
Do you know who it's played by?
The guy in Gilmore Girls.
Yeah, that Adam. Yeah, I was like, I recognize the name's Adam Brody. Like, I recognize it, and I'm like, I couldn't put the name to the face, but
Adam Brody. Yeah, I can tell the band name in Gilmore Girls.
Yeah. I've not got any Gilmore Girl questions lined up, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I would have nailed that. That's the thing.
Next time. So what else have you got lined up for the rest of the year? Obviously, a big show with Love Rarely next week.
Yeah.
Exciting.
We got sold out show with Tropic Gold on the 8th.
Oh, nice.
Amazing Crash Face at the Black Heart in London, which is gonna be sick.
Great venue.
Such a cool venue, and then we've got other stuff that isn't announced yet, and with that stuff, and then Burn It Down is kind of like, and which we're really looking forward to.
Have you been to Burn It Down before?
No, it's always been on my list, and every year I'm like, I look at it watch it and lustfully from afar, and
it's quite a way to go for you guys, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like it's kind of at the end of festival season, so it's like usually I'm broke. So, but we're really looking forward to it. There's so many cool bands playing, and we've been.
It's one of my favorites of the year. But I've been the last sort of 3 or 4 years. It's always like so good. So it's nice to see you guys on the lineup as well, because I've not seen you guys before. So finally get to catch you this year.
Yeah, it's like I feel like it's like kindred spirits with like another like Trees and those other kind of like mid-sized festivals, which really like we're like very fortunate that like they take a chance on smaller bands like us.
It's quite a nice like the crowds and everything just feels like a real family sort of place, doesn't it? Like everyone's just mates and wants to have a good time with music.
Yeah. No, it's been described to me as like someone was described to me as like it's West Country Benidorm. So I'm like,
what's it they call it? Is it Torbados?
Torbados. That was
Torbados. Yeah,
that was it. Yeah.
I mean, it is usually sunny down there because it's like end of August, beginning of September usually. So you might catch some sun at the harbour, maybe.
Yeah, see out the summer style. Hopefully.
Yeah. Oh well, guys, thanks so much for your time today. Before we go though, where can people find you on like socials and all that?
Hell Hotel Band on pretty much everything. Check us out. Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, all the good stuff.
Yeah, there's lots that's going to happen soon, so keep an eye out.
And listen to the new single, which when this comes out will already be out.
Yeah, listen to Sweetness now, and the music video and everything. Stream it, please.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for your time, guys. I will see you at Burn It Down later this year.
Yeah, thanks so much for having us.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye.
That was episode 7 of the Alt Show podcast. Big thanks to Hell Hotel for their time. Make sure you send me any pics and videos if you manage to catch them with Love Rarely. I cannot wait to see them for the first time at Burn It Down later this year. Thanks to Danny from Royal Artists for sorting the interview, and as always, big shout out to Paradise Fell for the intro music. We will get Matty from Paradise Fell on the show soon to talk about their new EP. Make sure you follow me on the socials. It is at Alt Show Pod, and like and subscribe and all that business. I've been Chris. This has been the Alt Show podcast. I'll catch you next time.